Alright, Junkyard 1, some pretty good stuff out of there. That thing was picked over pretty good. Those cards have sit there for a good long while. So I got what I could out of there, some good interior parts. I'll show you that whenever I get home. But I had enough time to get to Junkyard number 2, so out there. Now, they don't keep anything here very long. They will crush it. They don't care what it is. If they don't think they're making money off of it, they're just going to crush it. So there's no idea what we have here. But usually they have a lot of a little bit newer Mustangs, the New Edge and the SN95 Mustangs and up. Whereas other cars, Fox bodies, it's getting rarer and rarer to find these unless you get an actual Mustang or Fox body junkyard to go to. So I'm going to go in and see what we got and get you some footage of what this junkyard looks like. This is actually a pick apart. The other one is more of a salvage yard to where you pay them to go out and get it. So anyways, I got fortunate enough to be able to go in there and pick my own parts. See you on the junkyard. Okay, they let me in. Look at that. Probably 4.6 stuff down in there. So need a 4.6. Hey, go to the junkyard. They probably charge you $150 for that thing. Now this is an actual pick apart, so you see kind of the difference here. Everything's set up and nice, and you know, road and everything like that. So we're going to see what we can get into here. Mustang right here, V6. Says it's got a good engine, bad transmission, probably automatic. Yeah, but you can still, you know, you can get bits and pieces off this car. You know, if it's a V8, then that would be your 8.8 right there. Of course, it is a little wider, so you got to do different rims on it. That's what I have at my Mustang gym, and I just use the 06 wheels on there, and if the back space come out pretty good. That's a Fusion. So I'm scoping out. I don't have my tools with me now. I'll see if there's something I want to pull before I actually dive deep into here. I really want to see if there's a Fox body back here, but yeah, no fan. See what we got here. Oh, there's a fan right there. Might grab that. And then here's the overflow bottle that goes with that setup, and I think there's a plate bracket down there that can be used as well. So those are good upgrades. If they're convertibles, you can get the, oh, see, here's a rear sway bar. So if you got the 4-cylinder Foxes, they won't have a sway bar on them. Convertibles will have the subframe connectors on them. So the factory subframe connector. So that's another good little pick. Come over here. Hope this looks good because I'm using my phone here. Yeah, right here. So that's the factory subframe connector. So I'll probably go ahead and pull those while I'm here. That's a good little upgrade. Those are bolt-ins, by the way. They ain't crushed it yet. Looks like someone's picked the interior pretty good indoors, so that's good to see, because this thing was in really good condition. Looks like they mangled that, taking it off. I don't know why they didn't take it, but looks like they grabbed the quarters out, front seats. I mean, this thing was in very nice condition. Wow, they just mangled it, taking it apart. Oh, hey, the console looks like they did not mangle the console, so I may be snagging that right there. I mean, this dash is, look at this, all the buttons are on there. I don't have a steering wheel puller, but oh, they snagged the horse, of course. But this was, I remember when it come in, it did not have a busted back glass. Everything was here. I mean, everything was here on this car. It looked like, you know, just a tune-up and it'd be ready to drive. So a little 4-cylinder in here. Looks like unfortunately it's been mangled. It was, oh, I guess they didn't get the door. They just dropped it off. Now that damage down in there, it was like that when it come in. I figure whoever got it mangled it, loading it up for whatever reason. But yeah, I might snag some pieces off this too. But yes, so there is a Fox body in here. This is probably the only one in here too. Thought I saw a Contour. The fans weren't on it, so anyways, yeah, it is just good little pickings. Hey, there's Cobalt right there. So yeah, lots of, I mean, this is the place to get your SN95 and New Edge stuff. So here's another fan right there. So I wouldn't trust seats. They leave the doors open and everything, but actually that seat right there looks like it's in pretty good condition. So anyways, back at it. What did I get at the junkyard? Okay, this is the next day. I just got the heat on in the shop, hadn't warmed up yet. It's December. All right, well, what did I get? Y'all are just dying to see that. Let's just turn around and see what we got here. All right, all of this right here is from Junkyard 1. That was the one where it wasn't really a pull apart, and there's been flooding on some of these cars. These cars have been there for years. All right, I grabbed a set of the speaker grills. That's more of a just kind of a convenient little thing, not that's going to be a huge thing. Now this piece right here, I saw this and I grabbed it because it doesn't appear to have any mangledness on here. I saw some of the other ones where these were just completely broke off and it looked like they just yanked it out, you know. So this looks to be in pretty good condition, no holes in it. I'm sure there's probably is a little bit of damage somewhere on it. Yeah, looks like right there, just a little bit. Yeah, I haven't washed any of this. This is the way I got it out of the junkyard. I grabbed a little piece here. I think that's a nice little piece to get. It does have a little bit of damage on it. Well, that's just kind of like these kick panels. It's like, okay, they're right there. I'm going to grab them. You know, got a pretty good deal, and the door seals. Not that you can't get some of this stuff pretty cheap, but you know, those are little nice things. Now this is the cover to the glove box, and that just screws on. So if someone needed a color change or something like that, that's a nice little piece there. All right, so the old clamshell. This was all from the same car. The clamshell here, of course, it's got mud and stuff in it. But this piece here, I'm pretty sure you can buy this piece. I think I've seen that, where you can buy just this piece that screws on. The rest of it looks to be in very good condition as far as it's not broke or mangled or anything. So I just need to clean that up. And then that top piece can be changed out. All right, now this piece, this is what I really wanted, and I grabbed that just because that's all one setup. I got these out. I did break that right there because you have to take these out in order to get the clamshell out, to get the whole thing out. So that one's in good condition. Of course, the door isn't there. I think I actually have the door to this one because I pulled it out of the junkyard. So I think I do have that door somewhere. Is a plastic door. I have to go through and dig through my stuff. So I may have a complete setup in here for this. So like I said, it's dirty, but I don't see anything broke on this. That's why I grabbed it. I'm probably going to see it now. But it's not broken there. Like most of them that I saw, they're just straight broke in half right across there. So I didn't want to grab those. Looking at it, looks like there has been someone come in and they did a little bit of cutting or notching in there. Not quite familiar with how they're supposed to look, but I think I can see some marks there where they cut it. And of course the radio looks like they've done some mods to it, and maybe up in here they've cut a little bit right in there. But overall in really good condition. These aren't mangled. Let's see here. This side over here isn't mangled. It was actually still in the car altogether. That's why I think it's in the condition that it is. Because all the other ones that were loose, they were broken in half, and people just yank it out to get the manual transmission out or whatever they're doing, and they don't care, and just mangle the stuff. All right, so pretty much the bezel right there and this piece, that's the two big pieces that I wanted to get. That's what I like out of that. Junkyard number 2 is, I had another fan, but as soon as I checked out, I was about to wheel it out because I got the wheelbarrow, and I noticed the SN95 fan I had a hole in the blade. It's like crap. So glad I got that $1 insurance. You know, that's pretty typical with these. You pay $1 for the insurance, and that gets you a day. so you can go home and, you know, test the stuff out. So I did get the sway bar connectors. That's from a New Edge convertible car. Those are a bolt-in sway bar connector. I got this one from one car, and then the other side was pretty mangled, so I looked at another one, and it was mangled even worse, so I looked at another one. So this is out of a third car, and it looks like they forked it right there. But still, I think that is something that is savable. You know, it was on the car, and you do have, you know, these bolt holes where it bolts on there. A little bit of slop in there, so that should make a good little upgrade. That's just a bolt-in factory, bolt-in piece right there. Now, one thing I didn't get is on the same cars, the convertible New Edges. I think other convertibles have them too. They have the cross bracing at the K member that kind of bolts in there too. So that might be something I get next time I go out there, is grab one of those, and that kind of makes a complete set of reinforcements. So that's all I got for now. Like I said, a little junkyard adventure. Is about 40-45 degrees, so not too terribly cold out, you know, good enough, you know, dressed real good. Actually, I was sweating. I got my heat built up doing all this, but that's good exercise, which I need that. Anyways, yeah, hope you enjoyed this and got something out of it. And these are the parts I'll probably go through and wash, you know, do some purple power or whatever, super clean, you know, just wash them right quick and bring them. The intent is to bring this and some more parts that I get and some more parts that I have in storage to Ford Takeover 2023 at the swap meet. That's where you can see these parts, and if you need these, I'm going to have those there. Well, I intend to have those there, Lord willing, that I can make it there, right? And everything. All right, well, that'll sum this one up, and I'll see you next time on Broken Tool Garage. Looky here, what do we got? Clearly a V8.